All right, we're live again. Second time. Emily did the workout this morning, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of stretching because it's my sort of rest day. I did Monday to Friday, and then today I need to do something that isn't a workout. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of mobility stroke, sort of stretching stroke yoga, however you want to define it. But before I start, I'll just show you situation on the couch here. Emily's down here doing some work.
Hello.
We've got Molly,
She's
and
happy.
then we've got corn
Sleepy
dog sleeping.
Mhm.
So yeah, there you go. Right. Yeah, so Emily's in there today. I'm just going to close the door. Right. So yeah, I am not the most mobile person in the world, but luckily I can coach it. All right, so this is pretty much routine that I did with footballers back in England and over here, and it helps me massively, especially like today because I am super sore from the week. So yeah, it'll take about 30 minutes, and then what I'll probably do at the end is I'm going to get the foam roller out and do a little bit of that as well. But to start, just some nice, easy mobility stretching. So yeah, take time with it. None of it should hurt. Don't push yourself into any of the stretches, and just go to where you feel comfortable with, really. Yeah, that's about it. Right, here we go. Okay, first one just to start. Let me get this camera angle right. Okay, so we're just going to start 4 points, knees, hands, down like that, and then all you're going to be doing is a little bit of the old cat cow. So just dipping your lower back in and then down, lifting up. That's it. Even that feels tight with me. When you're doing all these, just remember to breathe. Just try and create a little bit of space between your shoulders and your jawbone. So you don't want to be hunching in like this. Again, this one should just feel quite nice. Just get that back going. That's it. Couple more. Nice work. And then from there, just going to go from here onto 4 points. The idea here is to try and get your feet to go flat on the floor. Now, I am very, very tight, so that probably ain't going to happen. So you're just going to be going up. Try and get them feet nice and flat, and try and get a nice flat back down here. Sit and just pull. Try and not let your shoulders collapse in. Activate them. Good. And then just walk it up nicely. We're just going to do 3 of them. That's it. Just come this way. And walk it up. Down again. Nice. When you're in this position now, just going to cycle and calves out, just pushing the heel back onto the floor nicely. Again, this shouldn't hurt, but you should be able to feel the stretch in this bit. Good stuff. Okay, if you need something for your knees, put something under your knees here. Just back up a little bit. All we're going to do is you're just going to come back onto your hands. Keep your waist up. So if I go side on, it should be like this. And you should be getting a nice stretch through this part on your quads and hip flexors. That's it. Again, with your shoulders, you don't want to drop in like this. Keep them activated. And with your neck, you don't want it down here. Make sure you've got a little bit of space here so you can breathe. That's it. Now what we're going to do here is just going to hang out for a little bit. Again, with these, it should just going to take a time with them. There shouldn't be any pain. If you need to go wider with your legs, you can do. When you start to feel comfortable here, if you want to go down slightly, you can go onto your left, go onto your right, or go onto both. If you'd rather just stay up here, you can do. Up to you. Nice work. Just try and keep this up, so not letting it droop in. Good. Another 10 seconds. And back up. Good stuff. Just going to come up onto your knee. One leg forward. So in this case, I'm coming up with my right. Just going to back this up a little bit. There we go. And then you just want your knee to just come slightly forward. Mine's just over my toes. Back foot is flat on the floor. That's it. And then with this, don't let your chest come forward. Just try and keep it comfortable straight, shall we say. And again, you should feel that this kind of hip flexor position. Okay, when you start to feel comfortable here, you're going to go put this hand over the opposite leg. Right arm, in my case, is going to go try and get it to 6 o'clock and try and get your chin and your eyes going down the line of your arm. Don't worry if you're more at sort of 4 o'clock, that's fine. Good. I can kind of feel that in my abs there. Okay, same again, but with the opposite leg. Switch over. Nicely done. Again, just want that knee to kind of just start to go over the toes. You should feel it here. You're just going to hang out and breathe for a minute. Just let your body figure out what's going on. Okay, same again, opposite arm, opposite leg. And you can put your the back of your hand against the knee, and that'll help you just open up. Again, just let your arm guide you. Good. Nice work. Back onto the other one. Now what we're going to do now is just try and get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Your foot might want to go a little bit further forward. Into there. So instead of being here now, you're just going to go move that forward a little bit more. You should be able to come a little bit down. And then big deep breath. And then exhale to get hands nice and straight above your head. Again, with this, your shoulder might just want to like sink into there. So try and activate your lats. Don't strain it, but just activate them so you can get some nice length in this area. And keep breathing. Good. Pick it up. I'm going to change over. And again, these should feel quite nice, not painful. On one side might feel tighter than the other. This side feels tighter for me. So just gonna go this way. And again, just try and not allow that to happen. Activate it up, but keep breathing. Try and keep your head up so it's not sinking in. Nice. Okay, we're going to change over onto our other leg. It's going to come forward again. You're going to place your opposite arm down to the floor. So you're in this position. Now this will, depending on how mobile you are, will depend on how well you can do with this. But ideally, this forearm will come in between your hand and your foot, and it should be able to touch the floor. If it can't, don't worry about it. My right will probably be worse. Okay, so that's, see there's about an inch that I'm off, which is okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in there, and then you're just going to open it up. Try and keep a nice big line here into there, and then follow your fingers with your gaze. Okay, and you're just going to do 5 of them in your own time. So you're just going to bring it down, hold for a couple of seconds, and you're going to bring it up. Each time you should be able to get a little bit more movement. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more. Down to the floor now, that's nice. Last one. You get to the bottom this time, just hold it on the floor. And up. Good stuff. Oh, I'm going to change legs. I'm going to open the window. So I'm boiling. It's nice. Okay, changing legs. Like I said, one might be a little bit tighter. So again, just going to hold in there for a second. And then I'm going to try and get this forearm onto the floor best we can. Okay. So this one's sort of miles off compared to the other side. So the groin's all tight in there. Good, and we're just going to open it up. If you are a little bit off at the bottom, don't force yourself into it. Just breathe, relax, and hopefully after the 5, it should be a little bit better. That's a touch better already. And one more for good luck. Again, just hold it for a few seconds down here. And good. So hopefully with that one you can notice a little bit of improvement. I certainly did. This side is always tighter. All right. So we're just coming up here, and this is the guy from Supple Leopard, Kelly Starrett. He loves this one. So you're going to come in here. You're going to use your elbow to go against your knee, get a decent grip on your foot, and you're just going to try and sort of manipulate. It's going to do this hip joint in there, loosen the ball and the socket. So you just want to sort of play around with that. Now you can do some anti-clockwise or clockwise. I kind of try and do all of them with this one. And again, this back foot is just flat on the floor, nice and comfortable. This hand's taking all the weight, and then I'm just holding on to the inside of my foot. I'm just controlling my knee here with my elbow. And the idea with this is to be able to keep a flat foot and to try and get like some good mobility out there. And this is going to help with squats mainly. Helps with a lot of things, but squat depth it certainly helps. Again, if you've got a band, you can put the band around here now and against some sort of rig or sturdy object. Good. And then from there, you move this back knee, and you just want to put your weight over this. So you want to try and get your chest over it, again, pinning this foot to the floor, and we're just trying to move it in this sort of plane now. Again, if you want to come back, knees into it. Again, this shouldn't hurt. Should all be relatively comfortable. Good. And then last one for this one. You're just going to move away, that resting hand, and then just go in there. Good. And then we're just going to do the same now with the other leg. If you need to have a little drink, have a little drink. I will. Okay, so like we determined, this is my tighter side, which is all right. I think it's from this would be my sort of standing leg when playing football. Kick with this one, so this one's a lot more range of motion, but this one took all the weight. All right, so same again. And we're just going to see how that feels, just moving it out. And again, you don't want your foot lifting off the floor when doing this. Keep the foot as flat as possible, and that's why you're going to be using this hand. And you just want to use your elbow to do that, to manipulate this sort of hip joint. Good. And then, like I said, it's quite nice to just do some sort of mini circles, clockwise and anti-clockwise. It's a lot nicer now with the window open. I've got a nice breeze on me. Good. Now with me on this side, I can feel it like at the back and then down pretty deep. Okay, good stuff. Again, you can just move this back knee, keep the foot pinned, and you're just going to try and get your weight over your sort of knee slightly. I'm trying to make it go in that plane. Okay, good work. And then last one. Again, we're just going to go further away to the side, keeping it pinned. We just want to ease it out. Now this probably go a little bit more into your groin. And then again, if you want to do some circles, you can do. Nice, good work. Okay. From there, if you want to have a second, you can do. If you need a drink, by all means, have a drink. I'm just going to knock this down a touch. There we go. Oh. Okay, from here, just going to do a little butterfly groin. So we're in there again with this one. Just try and not sort of droop into it. Keep active in your back and with your head. Try and not let it just sink in like this. Try and be conscious of your posture. And again with your shoulders, don't have them hunched up. Kind of just relax them slightly. So you're all nice here. You can breathe and you're loose and nothing's tense. If you want, the way I do it is I'll kind of put my thumbs on the inside of my feet. And again, I'll just use my elbows. Ideally with this, we want this knee to be on the floor, this knee to be on the floor. But again, I'm too tight to be able to do that. So we're just going to breathe into it. Bring the heels in as close as what feels comfortable. Good. Just make sure we're breathing. Okay, and then from there, all we're going to do, this should feel nice again, is you're just going to do some little butterflies. The idea of this is to sort of use a little bit of momentum and gravity to loosen your calves a little bit. Good. Same again. Bring them in. Again, now I'll change it slightly to keep my feet in so they don't push that way. I'll just interlock hands and I'll just bring it in like that. Just do the same thing again. So nothing should be forced or painful. It should be quite relaxing. Problem I have sometimes when I do this on my own is I just get a little bit bored and end up falling asleep on my back. So it's good to be able to do it on YouTube. Unless I fall asleep now and then I've been live streaming for 6 hours, let's have a nap. Could be interesting. Okay, good stuff. Stretch legs out. Okay, one of my sort of favourite ones, this is one leg goes over, nice and easy, and then opposite arm to opposite leg. Now there's different ways you can do this. I have to really do a sort of active bear hug, otherwise this leg will go out the window. Some people are able to just kind of bring it in and it'll stay nicely, but my leg, if I don't hold it, wants to do that. So I'm just going to hold it in there. Again, nice and locked. Then this hand, ideally at 6 o'clock, and then you want to don't droop in, try and keep up, and again, you're just looking over. You should feel that on this bad boy now. We're just going to hold for about 25, 30 seconds. Oh, nice stuff. And same again. I'm going to switch over. And this side, much more easier for me. Go on, bring it back. Just gonna have a little drink. Again, whilst you're doing these now, just try and sort of slow yourself down a little bit and enjoy it. Try and spot any sort of tightnesses, any sort of areas of discomfort that you need to address a little bit more, which you can't necessarily notice when you're swinging kettlebell or a dumbbell about. Okay, with this, you're going to be on your back, like so. And we're just going to start off with both feet, and then you're just going to do a nice window wiper. Keep your chest on the floor, your head on the floor, and you're just going to do a few of these for your low back. Okay, good stuff. One leg is going to go sort of 90 degrees angle with your foot and your knee. You're just going to bring it over to the side. Keep one leg at 6 o'clock over here, and then keep your chest flat on the floor. Nice. Another 15 seconds. Good. Bring it back into the middle, and we're just going to do the other side. So again, 90 degrees. It's going to go over. You can use this hand, and you might feel your lower back crack or pop. Oh, nice pop. Good. Back in the middle. Okay, similar thing now, but we're going to go straight leg. Ideally, you're going to have your arms out. Ideally, this leg should be able to get to this hand. And again, with me, that is not the case, but I do my best. If you need to use this hand to sort of guide the leg, you can do. Nice. Bring your back gently. And then we're just going to do the other side. Nice work. Oh. Okay, just from here, we're going to go into a nice pigeon. So, right, leg comes up, this leg's going to go down, and then this back leg should be sort of rested. So it should look something like this. And then from here, you can kind of play around yourself with where needs attention. Once you've hung out here for a little bit, you can start to kind of bring your arms forward and get your chest as low as possible. Stretching your arms above your head. And again, remember to breathe when you're in this position. I actually don't mind this one. Always feel better after it. Okay, another 15 seconds. Okay, let's bring it up. You need to just shake that out a second, you can do. And then we're going to do the opposite leg. So with me, that is my left hand side. There we go. And again, this side feels completely different to the right hand side. My right side, I can feel it right in there. It's tight. But again, like I keep saying, it's good to identify that, know where's tight and what's going on with your own body. And then you can eliminate any unnecessary injuries. Silly ones that come because you're a little bit tight. And with this, if you want to come down lower, bring your arms forward again, you can do. Good. Another 10 seconds, I think, here. Good work. Okay. All right, so this one, let's just change the camera a little bit. You need to find yourself a little bit of a wall where you can hang out. You might want to move your mat or pillow or whatever you're using. So all you're going to do is you're going to bring one leg and you want your knee as close to the wall as possible. And we're going to go in there. So it's a little bit deeper than the one we were doing before. Just allow yourself to just get deeper in there. Like I said, with me, a lot of the issues, because I'm 6'3", a lot of the issues come from this hip growing. This tightens up, and then it has a knock-on effect with my back and everything. So this helps because it just opens all this up. It allows my abs and muscles to keep loose, and just helps with the lower back as well. Good. If you want to push your knee back, you can do. If you need to bring your knee a little bit forward, you can do. Whatever's comfortable. Again, just breathe and just relax. Try and enjoy it best you can. Okay, good stuff. And we'll just change legs. So we're just trying to hang out for about a minute and a half. Yeah, already feeling a lot better. Good. Another 20 seconds. Okay, nice work. All right, next one. What we're going to do is a little bit of hamstrings. Nice simple one. Again, just on the knee. Just going to bring that leg forward a little bit. Into there. And just going to lean over slightly so you can feel it. You might be able to feel this in your calf as well a little bit. If you feel comfortable enough to touch your toe, then do that. If you want to do both hands, you can do if you're flexible enough for that. If you want to hold on to your shin, pull your head into your leg, you can do, depending on your level. For me, this feels good. Okay, another 20 seconds. Good stuff. Ease it up gently. Okay, and onto the other leg. So nice Saturday afternoon stretch. Relax a little bit, and have some beers later. So another 10 seconds. Don't know what Emily's watching in the other room. I'm trying to guess, can't figure it out. Oh. Okay, nearly done for today. Okay, this one. Let's so you're going to be on all fours again, your hands and your knees, and then you want to maybe put your hands out a little bit further apart. So let's see if we can get that on camera. There we go. So you might want to go a little bit wider here with this, a little bit wider with your legs, And the aim is to get this arm above there whilst keeping your knees and everything firmly planted. Now, last week I had real trouble on my other side. This doesn't feel too bad. This is the side for me, just so you can see the difference. That's where that one is compared to that. Again, so I'm just going to work through a few of these, just holding them at the top for about 4 or 5 seconds. So I'm going to go from here. I'm just going to open it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Just if needed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Again. 5, 4, 1. Back down. And again. 3, 2, 1. Again, you can already see the difference on that side. But again, it's all that sort of lower back with me sort of fuses and sort of gets tight. All right, nice one. You're going to go onto your chest. Might need to alter the camera slightly for this. So you're going to go on your chest, like so. One hand is going to come out, one hand's going to be here, and you're going to try a little scorpion effect over there. And then the same on the other side. Try not to go through the wall. Ideally with this, if you can get this foot to go flat and not let that leg drop, so you keep your leg up. And then have a roll over, change side. Go and change over. Nice, and then from here into your abs. Good, and then from there, down, stretch. Again, just go through, go down, adjust, up. Down, up, just into that. Oh, okay, good stuff. Right, that's it now for me, for stretching. What I'll probably do now for sort of 10 minutes, I'll use the little trigger point therapy roller. I quite like this little one because it's easy to travel with, and because it's narrow, you put a little bit more weight through this bit. I'll just plug this in. But yeah, nothing groundbreaking. Just a little bit of stretching for 30 minutes, 35 minutes, just to loosen everything. What I aim to do is look after like them hip flexors, the groin, get the lower back, and then hamstrings and quads, and sort of get these shoulders moving, so nothing sort of locking up, and trying to be conscious of them not being just stuck in this position. Just trying to relax them a little bit, relax my neck, and try and just create some sort of length. But now that that's all done and the legs are loosened, a little bit relaxed, I'll go through sort of 10-15 minutes on this, going through my quads, IT bands, hamstrings, calf, sort of upper back, maybe a little bit of my lats as well. But I might do a video on this at some point. But I'll probably do like a specific video so people know that when they're tuning in, they need some sort of roller. But yeah, hopefully that helped you out. Let me know your thoughts, any feedbacks. Like I said, pretty new to doing these as a live stream on a weekend. Just made sense because I'm obviously having the weekend off from workouts, and it just enables me to get motivated to do it on a Saturday afternoon. And it's just a little bit more fun. Gets me thinking a bit more. But yeah, used to do these quite a lot with the players after a game. So yeah, it's fun to do them again. Like I said, I feel better. Right, well, thank you for watching. I'm going to go and play with this, and then got a Zoom beer party tonight. Emily's in the other room with the dogs, so peaceful in here. Right, thank you for watching. If you can like and subscribe, that's always appreciated. Helps the channel massively. Just got 600 this morning, which is a good milestone. It's got 400 now to just get to this 1,000 big milestone, which was I didn't think there would be a chance of that when I started this a couple of years ago. So thank you for your support. Have a good Saturday. Keep safe and keep sane. And we'll be back tomorrow. I've got a vlog coming on different types of burpees tomorrow, and I think Emily will be doing a live workout at some point. But I'll post that on the channel. So just if you click the notification bell, it sort of pops up and tells you when something's coming out. All right, that is it for me. Have a good Saturday. Bye bye.